Hi there, I'm Amy Griffiths and I'm one of the journalists in Manx Radio's newsroom, and you're listening to Newscast.
I'm Louise Thomas. I grew up with rallying. My father was a competitor for many, many years whilst I was growing up in a classic mini. So I've grown up with it and always had a passion to want to get involved, but didn't get involved till later in life. I was 36 when I did my first rally. So yeah, I've always lived with rallying through my parents.
And what took you so long to get involved with it, do you think?
Life, work, family, having children. So never really found the time. And as I say, when I was 36, I made the time. And my dad, luckily, still had a classic mini and he handed it over to me and said, if you want to rally, go for it. So I was very, very lucky.
And you've competed here on the island before and you've actually ended up relocating here. So talk to me a little bit about that and your reasons why, because you're originally from the Isle of Mull.
Yes, that's right. I'm originally from the Isle of Mull, which holds what they call the best rally in the world. And then I'd heard about the Manx Rally and how good it was and how much of an iconic rally it was. So many famous rally drivers have competed on the roads here, so wanted to come over and see what it was all about. And I first came over in 2017 and did the Manx International Rally, and that's where it all started really. So I've been coming over for 8 years, and then 18 months ago I decided to move over to the island from the Isle of Mull. And I guess I like island life, but on the Isle of Man there's so much more than we've got on the Isle of Mull. So yeah, that's basically why I decided to have a change and see what living here would be about.
And 18 months in, do you feel like you've made the right decision?
Absolutely. It's a fantastic island. There's so much to do. It's fantastic. There's shops and places to eat out and the sport and so much for people to do compared to the Isle of Mull. But also it's got the beauty of the countryside as well. So if you want to be quiet and go out walking and enjoy the peace and quiet, you've also got that. So it's got a lot going for it.
And of course, by living here, you're then still able to compete in events over here. So we've got the Proflex Manx Rally this weekend, and you're hoping to raise money for a really good cause as well in the process.
Yes, myself and my co-driver are competing this weekend in aid of Manx Breast Cancer Supporter Group. So yeah, we're going to see what we can do, get out on the roads in my classic mini and have some fun and see if we can raise awareness and funds for a fantastic charity.
And why is it something that's so close to your heart?
I suffered with breast cancer 4 years ago. Luckily, my breast cancer was caught really early and was treated very, very quickly. So 4 years on, I'm still here and competing on the Isle of Man. But also I lost my mother 18 years ago to breast cancer, which had a huge effect on me. Changed my life completely. She was my mum and my best friend as well. So I've always had a passion for supporting breast cancer charities, and that led me into working with Marie Curie and working as a palliative care nurse on the Isle of Mull. So, I've got a real strong passion in supporting the charities, and you've got a fantastic charity over here, which I'm so pleased that they're happy for me to support them. So it's great. It's going to be great fun competing in the mini again after so long and competing for a good cause. So combining my two passions together, the rally driving and my passion for supporting breast cancer charities.
You are part of an all-female team competing as well. You and your co-driver are both women. So how unusual is that in the rally scene?
It is unusual, not as unusual as it used to be, but more and more female competitors are getting involved. You don't see many female drivers, but there is a lot of young up-and-coming female drivers. But female co-drivers, there's quite a few of them because they're really good at what they do. They're very good at multitasking. The driver just has to drive and the co-driver does everything else. Make sure I'm where I'm supposed to be on time, out on the stages, gives me all my directions where I'm going. And yeah, she kept me right over the weekend. My co-driver, it's her first time co-driving, and it's a big, big challenge for somebody to take on the Manx Rally for a first time co-driver, but she's up for the job and we'll go out there and have some fun and hopefully make other people smile as well, seeing the mini. The people seem to like a classic mini, so yeah, we're just going to go and try and have as much fun as we can.
And you say it's unusual for particularly female drivers to take part in the sport. Why do you think that is?
I don't know. I mean, mechanics, cars, historically it's been a male-dominated environment, and historically women have done other jobs. Many women have probably wanted to get involved, but it's not seen as a female environment. But now it is, it is a lot more people getting involved, females getting involved.
What do you think could be done to encourage more women to take part? I mean, what is it that you love as a woman about the sport?
I like being treated the same as the guys. We're no different. We're competitors, whether we're male or female. I've never had a problem as a woman. The organisers are always very supportive. The other male competitors are always very supportive. The Motorsport Association as well, they run programmes, I believe, to support female competitors now. And there's an academy, a Motorsport UK do an academy where male and females can apply to go to this academy. And there is a lot of females. You've got, I believe, a female on the island who is in the Motorsport Academy, Bonnie Papa. So she's in there as a female representing us women. So there is roads in for women to get into motorsport. They just need to go on the internet and have a look and ask and talk to people. And the best way to get into motorsport is to marshal. Get involved with marshalling. Sadly, there's not as many people these days marshalling, and we need these marshals to be able to run the rallies safely. So if anyone is interested in getting into motorsport, get on the internet, look for a local motorsport club and get in touch with them and say, look, I want to get involved. And they'll be only too happy to show you the way. And marshalling is probably the best way to get into it and see what's going on out there.
So then going back to this weekend's event, how much money are you hoping to be able to raise for Manx Breast Cancer Support Group, and how can people help if they would like to?
I've started a Just Giving page. I have put £1,000 as my target, but I'd love to well and truly smash that. I didn't want to put too high a amount on, and then feel disappointed. But every pound that people give will make a difference. So people can go on the Just Giving page. We have a Facebook page, Mini Girls Rally Team, which the link is on there for them. Also, the Manx Rally organisers are supporting what we're doing as well. So there will be buckets at the grandstand. If people come up and want to have a look at the cars over the weekend, they can make a donation that way as well. So anything anyone can give would be, would be fantastic to support us. So. And
are you hoping that people are going to come out and give you a wave as you're going round as well?
Yes, yeah. I mean, it's great. I hope people give us a wave, and we will wave back. If on Friday, we'll be up at the grandstand on and off all day, and also on Saturday. And it's a great place to go and have a walk round and get close to the cars, and people, if they want to come up and say hello and have a chat and come and have a look at the Mini, we'd love to see people. So, yeah, it'll be great fun. And, yeah, I'd love people give us a wave out there. And, yeah, we'll try and do our best.
Thank you for making it to the end of the Manx Radio Newscast. You are obviously someone with exquisite taste. May I politely suggest you might want to subscribe to this and a wide range of Manx Radio podcasts at your favourite podcast provider, so our best bits will magically appear on your smartphone. Thank you.